This example is two sample means finding a confidence interval, but this time it's listed data. So the idea for listed data is that it's not summarized. So you have one sample, all of 20 values or 30 or 40 or however many you have, and another sample as well. So I'm saying if we're still doing GPAs, I have 20 GPAs here and 20 GPAs here. And I want to know if their means are statistically the same or not. Well, I don't even know the means. It's just listed. So can I still do a confidence interval? And the answer is yes. What you would want to do is go over to StatCrunch, and you'd want to actually list the GPAs. So there's my made up 20 GPAs for two separate groups. So once you have it listed, you go Stat, T-Stats, there we go. Stat, T-Stats, to sample with data. Okay, now I want to select my first column. I want to select my second column. Okay, and then I'm going to hit confidence interval. Okay, I'm going to hit compute. And what I end up getting here is my lower limit and my upper limit. It looks like it's negative 0.25 and 0.21. Negative 0.25 to 0.21 is my confidence interval. Negative 0.25 to a positive 0.21. Okay. The one thing I don't like about StatCrunch is it actually didn't tell me what the means were. So I don't know what the averages of this group or the averages of this group. But what I do know is that they are close enough to be considered statistically the same. So what I would want to go ahead and do here is write, so here's my confidence interval. Because I captured 0, we would say we are 95% confident the two sample means are statistically the same. And again, that's enough. However, if I asked you to explain, you'd say, since we captured 0. So why don't we go ahead and write, since we captured 0. Sorry, my filming isn't the greatest, but we're getting there. Okay. Now, if you wanted to know what the actual sample means were, if you go to the StatCrunch instructions from way back at the beginning, you could go to Stats, Summary Stats. So there's the Summary Stats in StatCrunch, where you can find the sample mean of this group and the sample mean of this group. All right. But since all I care about is whether they're the same or not, this is good enough. So we could just write my confidence interval, and the two are statistically the same since we captured 0.